a lot of game developers out there now pushing for a climate-resilient games industry. But we're going to get there a whole lot faster with the support of gamers everywhere.
It is an ecological issue to launch a new game console in the same way that it's an ecological issue to produce anything these days. In the case of a games console, it's a lot of energy that's used in the manufacturing process. It is the minerals that get dug up out of the ground, and then it's getting built, putting the console together and sending it around the world.
The Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 that came out in 2006 represented the point where rendering and processing power was no longer an obstacle to realizing a creative vision. And I think a lot of the games that we play today could more or less easily have been made for those consoles as well, although many of them might be less detailed. Increasing graphical fidelity at this point is making game development more expensive and more arduous, not just for artists either, but for all facets of game production, and it doesn't seem to be making games sell a whole lot better. So it's an arms race with no winners.
The console itself doesn't actually use that much power. It's maybe 200 to 250 watts of power, which is nothing. It's really quite a small amount. But there are a lot of consoles in the world. There's all that electricity they use, it's got to be generated somehow, and it's not at the moment all renewable.
Everyone loves to bring up Breath of the Wild as an example of this modern AAA blockbuster that everybody loves and that is fully playable on the Switch. And that's ecologically important because the Switch uses around 1/10 of the electricity compared to other modern consoles of any generation, really.
It immediately, or almost immediately, very quickly makes the previous consoles obsolete. Now, there's nothing wrong with those consoles. They still work, but the vast majority of them, we know, they're just going to get thrown out. Sony's not making any money off of those consoles anymore. Why would they not make the software, make the hardware like open source? Why not make it usable for other things? Then we'd be like lowering demand for kind of new devices, and that means lower emissions overall.